right, here we go on a Wednesday, a high of 13 today. More frigid temperatures in the overnight hours with wind chills getting into the negative teens. Here are the highs through the rest of the week. 15, 15, 13, 18. That's not warm enough. It looks like we finally might hit 30 midweek, Tuesday or Wednesday next week. So, they finally came in and plowed the subdivision last night.
Okay, that's great.
Although it was quite interesting because, so our bedroom has got, a big wall window, but it's kind of a two-part window in that you've got your big rectangle window, right? But then above it, it's got like this, I don't know, half moon window, another part of it.
Okay.
And our main window has got the curtains, but that arced small window does not have curtains on it.
Right.
So as they're working in our corner of the complex with the plow truck, who has got its lights going, all we see, when we went to bed last night, we spent about 15 minutes staring at the ceiling going, because all the lights were just going off, all the safety lights,
right?
All the twirling lights from the top of the truck were just going off on our ceiling. So we just laid there going, give me the glow sticks.
Oh, Mr. Plow.
Yes.
That's my name. That name again is Mr. Plow.
But they finally came through, and now we've got just those. We've got mounds in every possible corner of the complex.
There'll be remnants of them till April.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Real quick, let me ask you this. How are you, Kelly? Everything good?
Yeah, well, speaking of plowing,
please tell us more, Kelly.
My sister, like everybody's driveways keep getting plowed in, right? Because they're trying to clear the street. So it's inevitable. You've got to repeatedly clear your apron because it gets plowed. So I go to my sister's yesterday, and they plowed her cul-de-sac, which is typically, low on the priority list. They plowed through her street, but they probably, from the curb to the end of where they plowed, which is about 3 feet of snow, is, 3 feet. So they significantly narrowed her street.
Yes.
So I couldn't park on the street, but I also couldn't get into her driveway because there was 3 feet of snow in front of it. So last night, my sister and I had the shovel, and she had like a garden shovel. We were both out there.
No.
And, it's like frozen, so you have to sort of chop it apart before you can, and it's so hit.
So you got your workout in last night?
Got my workout in last night. I'm expecting to have to do it again. It's fine. I get it, but it's a lot of work.
We actually had some really good Samaritans in our neighborhood. There must have been a half dozen of these guys who, after the plows went through, they were just going down the street, clearing out the aprons in front of people's driveways.
Oh,
that's really nice.
I mean, just really cool.
Wow.
Of course, I had already done mine, damn it.
Right, of course.
That's right. I needed the exercise.
I do want to do something real quick, though, because yesterday I had to run to the store to pick up a couple things, and they had it, so I had to grab it. Hold on.
They had it. I can't wait to see what it is.
Yeah.
Here we go.
We're doing a special taste test Wednesday to start the show. Because I know you haven't had it, so here's...
No! Is
we're going to do
I
it now?
think it is? Is it bump cake?
Oh, is this
the Saunders Bumpy Cake?
All right.
Bumpy cake.
Yes,
All
this
right.
is...
Well, I'm just going to take a giant bite.
Yeah, take a big old... This is the buttercream.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my gosh.
Chocolate buttercream with the big old gooey bumps of fatty buttercream in there.
That is incredible. Oh, man, I just have to add a half hour to my workout.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to work out at all, so I guess a half hour of working out.
Dude. That is like...
Oh, man.
Okay.
That's luscious.
That's so good.
That is... Okay, so the hostess Ho-Ho's?
Yeah.
This is high level, way better Ho-Ho.
And like creamy Ho-Ho.
Yep.
It's
you're
not
right.
just plain white cream, it's that butter cream.
It's like a double stuffed ho-ho. You got the double stuffed Oreos. This is a double stuffed ho-ho.
Yes,
but it's like so
way
soft.
better.
Yeah, and very fluffy.
But it's that flavor, that Ho-Ho flavor, but so much better.
Yep.
Dude,
that's bumpy
Where
cake.
do you get this?
Kroger.
Kroger has it, yeah.
Is it in the refrigerated area?
Yeah, the bakery where they keep the cakes and stuff in the cold.
Yeah. Does it come frozen?
It comes cold.
Okay.
Which I think. So we kept it in the fridge, but I cut this morning when I left at 4:45. So it's better if you let it sit out for because then it's soft.
Yeah.
If you get it out of the fridge, the buttercream's a little too hard.
Right.
But yeah.
Oh, that is incredible. How much of that can you eat, like, at one sitting?
We each took a bite, but only about that much.
Yeah.
It's so rich.
So rich,
yeah.
but oh, is that good?
And then
I'll eat that whole effing cake.
And then a little scoop of vanilla bean ice cream.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Because it's almost like a soft fudge. I can't describe it. I guess you get the closest. It's like
an amazing topping for your ice cream.
Yeah.
It's not a ganache, and it's not the DQ hard chocolate dip. It's somewhere in the middle. Anyways.
Oh wow, is that good?
Yeah, I wanted to try that. So.
Oh, thank you. That was a delight.
So good. All right, we got a lot to do this morning. Another snow day for the kids. So that means another day of watching The Price is Right. So we're gonna bring it to the show. We're gonna play another round of cliffhanger.
Love it.
Well, man. For ghost tickets, we're gonna do that in less than an hour. In fact, about a half an hour away.
That was tough yesterday. You made that game tough yesterday. Are you gonna make it easier today?
I'm gonna expand the window a little bit.
Okay.
$10 was a little too close.
That was.
So I'm gonna open it up a little bit.
All right.
So we'll do that. We've got more tickets for the fishing show to give away. We've got our Blitz therapy coming up at 8:45. And I put this on Facebook yesterday. We got quite a few responses. We want to name your plow. Because we don't have a lot of cities name their snowplows, so we figured why not? I'll share the name I came up with, and then we'll see if you got some too. And we'll get to that about 7:40. Right now, let's get started with Blitz.
All right, Kelly, it's Alex, is it Hunold? Hunold, that's how you say his name? He climbed the Taipei 101 building?
Yes.
Well, he made a playlist for himself to climb this building. And it was mostly one band. It's a rock band. So I want to know, what is the rock band that Alex Hunold used to motivate himself as he climbed that Taipei 101 building? Be the first one to text it in at 800-821-9970, and you'll win $25 to go spend at Waterbeds and stuff.
All right, what's that answer for Blitz Morning Trivia, Thick?
All right, the question was Alex Hunold, when he climbed the Taipei 101 building, the skyscraper, over the weekend, he had a playlist that was made up mostly of what band? And we wanted to know, what is the band? Kelly's Nap Band.
Oh, really?
A lot of Tool he was jamming to.
I mean, if you're trying to stay hyped up and stay jacked so you don't lose your grip, I could see Tool being one of those bands.
I feel like I'd fall asleep at like floor 40.
And fall, yeah. I was going to say, Kelly would fall asleep and fall off the building.
Now, I like Tool, but to me it's just a relaxing.
That's hilarious.
Listen to this. You turn it up.
Off to La La Land.
Put you in the zone.
Alex said it helped him with pacing. He says, I just know how long the songs are, so it gave me a sense of whether I was going fast or slow.
Okay.
That's cool.
And, so Eric Kamuchis from Sunbury, first one to text in the correct answer. He's got $25 to Waterbed.
Did you see his finishing move when he reached just before the top? The top of the Taipei building has got like these, I don't know how to put it. It's almost like these, it's like tubed. Anyways, like right before his last reach, he stuck his legs in.
Yes.
And went free-handed.
Yes. That's nuts.
Go after yourself.
There's got
and then when he's
giant set on him.
The very top of that is about the width of like a chair.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's like standing up there.
Wind's blowing on him. Like, this dude's crazy.
Yeah.
And can you imagine wife and kids watching live on Netflix?
Yep.
Like, man, anything can happen here to your dad.
I saw where he said, Netflix got off easy on this. Only $500,000.
Yeah, see, I made six figures climbing this thing. Okay. Knock stuff out, man.
Wow.
I don't know how many have watched it now. I know there were 6.2 million watching live.
Oh, were there
sure
really? Because it got delayed because of the weather. The weather conditions weren't right.
I'm sure a lot of people have gone back and watched it.
There were some shots of him from when they were shots from inside the building, when he reached a certain floor and there'd be a cameraman like right there inside the window.
Wow.
Winds, you could see his shirt just waving in the wind. Like, no way.
It's crazy.
I'm an adrenaline junkie, and I remember we went cliff jumping in Colorado, and they had these different kind of levels, different spots you could go to, and I did like the 40-foot one, and I walked up to the 95-foot one, and just looking over the edge at 95 feet, and my knees went, like they just had a little shake, and I was like, no way.
Would you say that's the most dangerous thing you've done, cliff jumping?
No, riding the bull was the most dangerous thing.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well,
I saw that video.
Let me rephrase. I did not ride the bull.
The bull rode you.
The bull took you for a ride.
Yeah, I sat on a bull for 0.8 seconds before being violently launched into the air. That's what I did.
How long was that? Were you sore or were you fine?
Oh, I broke 2 ribs.
Yeah,
it was a 3-week recovery.
Now wait,
I cracked 2 ribs and I had a bruised kidney.
Oh, so when
I landed right on my side.
When that happens, when you get thrown, you jump up. What is the bull doing? Does he just okay, he's off, he doesn't bother you?
They're still kicking, but then they send out the
but he doesn't
pups.
come after you.
No, but I stood there. I jumped up quickly, but I had the wind knocked out of me. Yeah. And so I was standing there. But you saw in the video where I was standing there and the bull did a full rotation.
That's right.
And almost kicked me in the face.
That's right.
And one of the guys was like, "You got to go.
Yeah.
Get out of the ring."
It wasn't like he wasn't coming after you. You just happened to be there in his way.
Exactly. While he's spinning and kicking and bucking. Yeah. Anyways, I wanted to share this. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I'm going to hang on to this article because I want to make sure we have time to talk about it. So we're going to take a quick break. So I was like, wait, I want to do it, but we don't have enough time. So we'll come back to this article I want to get to.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
Our first story takes us over to Germany. We are going over to Eschenbach, Germany, where it is basically a giant army garrison town. It is a U.S. military base there. So obviously that town in Germany has got a lot of soldiers that work and partake in that area. Well, apparently one soldier partook a bit too much because on Sunday morning, an employee at a retirement home there in Eschenbach was doing the rounds, delivering breakfast to its residents, when they entered a room to find an unnamed U.S. soldier in a bed in nothing but a sports jersey and his underwear.
Yeah.
Just asleep in the retirement home. And here's the problem. No one, including him, knows how he got there.
How do you just wander into a retirement home?
They think maybe it happened during the shift change where, people are kind of going in and out. But you figured you'd notice someone in a sports jersey and underwear. Unless he just got inside and then got comfortable before he crawled into bed.
Did it say what the jersey was?
It does not.
Damn, I want to know. No. When was it?
Last Sunday.
I'm wondering, was it a Patriots jersey?
Oh, I mean, I guess it could be.
Seahawks
right?
jersey, and he partied hard.
Did he meet some older lady at the bar, and they...
I'll tell you what, them old folks home people, they get it on.
Yes.
They have no regard for their privates. They just put it literally, army or personal. They just put it all out there. So apparently the 173rd Airborne Brigade is located there at that army base. So, they don't take this stuff lightly. He's going to have some repercussions for sure. I remember living in Colorado Springs where they've got Fort Carson, they've got Schriever Air Force Base. There's a lot going on there. And man, if the soldiers ever did something wrong downtown, like they would put a full stop. They would say for the next 4 weeks, no one is allowed downtown. Like they would completely shut it down.
Yeah.
So they don't take this stuff lightly. So very, very interested to see what happens with this. Story number 2 takes us to Miami Township, Ohio. Now, this is kind of interesting because do you feel bad for the people of this city and the city as a whole, or, you reap what you sow? Because there is a bit of an issue right now as the U.S. Supreme Court just denied a request from Miami Township, which is in Montgomery County, to basically write off and not pay a $45 million civil settlement against the town because Mr. Dean Gillespie won $45 million after he sued the town for wrongful imprisonment. Now, the city went through all the legalities of trying to appeal this because the problem is the township's annual budget is $20 million for everything to run the town. And now they have to pay out more than twice that in a civil settlement in which they were found guilty of.
Hey, you better watch who you put in jail then, huh? You need to have money to pay the settlement.
Now, here's the other problem, too. The decision was made in 2022. But because they have appealed all of this over and over, and they have continued to lose, the interest on their payments has accrued. And now the highest court in the land has said, no, you got to pay it. So now they owe more than they initially did, and they don't know what they're going to do. But, look, they say, they argue that the unpredictable movement against local government could lead to widespread financial instability. Well, David B. Owens, the lawyer for Mr. Gillespie, said, look, you prolonged his suffering through dubious legal maneuvers and absurd appeals. It's time for the township to pay the judgment.
When you get into small, township politics and law enforcement, it can get a little dicey.
Yeah.
And people get a little too big for their britches when they're in any sort of authority position. I am in full support of going after this township. You can dissolve for all I care. You're paying that judgment.
Apparently, Gillespie was wrongly convicted in 1991 in the rape and kidnapping of twin sisters in one attack and then a third woman in a second attack. But then come to find out, no, he did not have anything to do with it. They were creating unfair lineup procedures for the victims. No biological evidence ever tied Gillespie to the crimes. And so, yeah. He was finally released in 2011, exonerated in 2017, and declared wrongful imprisonment in 2021. So, I mean, he's...
How old is the guy? Can he accept $1 million a year?
67? 60.
Oh,
no, he's 60.
Okay. You're going to go $5 million a year until you're paid off.
That's a big cut to that budget.
Okay.
Too bad.
I see what you instead of all up front.
It is meant to be punitive. You're meant to have to pay for doing something wrong.
Wrong, right. Especially when you know you did it.
Right.
So, we'll see what happens in Miami Township. But right now, not looking too good. That's your not-so-breaking news, 99.7 The Blitz. All right, Ghost is going to be at Nationwide Arena this Monday. Going to be an absolute blast. Cannot wait to see you there. And not only that, I hope to see you at the pre-party. I'm going to be hanging out at our bar from 4:30 to 6:30 for the big Ghost pre-party that we want you to be a part of. So hopefully you can make it to that. But if you want to go to the show, your chance to win right now. We've got another day of no school. And let me tell you, my favorite thing about snow days or no school days was plopping down at 11 o'clock to watch Bob Barker and The Price is Right. And one of the best games ever was Cliffhanger. Cliffhanger was, I love that game.
That's number one. On the list of Price is Right games, that is at the top.
There was only one game, in my opinion, that beat Cliffhanger.
What's that?
Vic, do you have a guess? A better game than Cliffhanger?
Plinko.
Plinko was it. But Cliffhanger was fun, watching that little guy climb the mountain. So this is what we're going to do. 800-821-9970. Very simple. I am going to give you a ticket that is for sale at Nationwide Arena this Monday for Ghost. All you have to do is guess the price of that ticket. And I'm going to say... Should I do $20? I did $10 yesterday.
Oh, my gosh, 20's still low, but go ahead.
You think 20 is still low?
Yes, that's hard. When you're talking about having no idea.
Go 25.
Okay.
I say go $500.
$500?
Within $500.
Well, nobody's going to miss.
What?
Well, that's the way I like to play a game. Okay. Everybody wins. You have to be within Okay, 20's good. 25's good.
I'll go
25's
25.
better. All right.
I'll go
I
25.
think that's
Somewhere in between 20 and 500.
500.
I'll go 25. Does that work for you,
That
Kelly?
works for me.
Okay, great. 20 within $25 of the actual retail price of the ticket, and we'll get you hooked up. 800-821-9970. Blitz, hi, who's this?
This is Heather.
Hi, Heather, how are you this morning?
I'm fine. How are you?
Excellent. Ghost tickets up for grabs. I'm going to give you a seat location, and you give me the price of that ticket. If you get within $25 of that ticket price, then we're going to give you the pair of tickets for Ghost, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, here we go. Your seat is on the floor in the back left. Floor section 6. Row Q, seat 1. Floor section 6, row Q, seat 1. How much is that ticket for this Monday to see Ghost at Nationwide Arena?
I'd say $130.
$130. All right, let's send that mountain man up the hill, see what happens. There he goes. You are $5 off. Up the mountain, you are $10 off of that ticket price. There's 15. He's crossing $15.
Oh, no.
Up the mountain he goes. That's $20 he's reached.
Oh, no.
That's 21. That's 22. That's 23. He's not stopping.
Oh, Heather.
That's 24. Yeah, over the edge he goes. No.
I'm sorry. Thanks for playing.
No, I'm sorry. $130. No. Floor 6, row Q, seat 1, $263.35. I mean, that's a floor seat for Nationwide Arena. So, Heather, I'm sorry. I cannot give you tickets to see Ghost. But try again, okay? Blitz, hi, who's this?
This is Tyler.
Hey, Tyler, how are you?
I'm great. How are you? Good.
Not too bad, man. All right, Ghost tickets up for grabs. All you got to do is get within $25 of the ticket price, okay?
I got it.
All right, here we go. You are sitting in section 210. You're up top, section 210, row P, seat 9. Section 210, row P, seat 9. How much are you paying to go see Ghost this Monday at Nationwide Arena?
$110.
$110. All right. Let's send the mountain man up the mountain. Here we go. You are $5 off. That's $10 off.
Oh, I'm getting nervous.
That is $15 off.
You can never tell because he never changes speed. How fast he's climbing. It's always the same.
That is $20 off.
Oh, no.
That is $21 off. That's $22 off. That's $23 off.
Look at him go. He is not slowing down, man.
And over the hill he goes.
Oh, that's too bad.
I'm so sorry. Nope, not it, but try again. Thank you very much. One more attempt? One more attempt. Come on, we got to
I
give
want you to
this
know
to
that we would have had 2 winners by now if we did my rules.
Wait, that is true. That is true. We gave them a $500 window. We would have had winners. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hi, this is Bridget.
Hi, Bridget. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Hey, I'm good. Thank you so much. So much energy.
I love it.
I love it, Bridget.
I know it's up early.
All right, Bridget, here's the deal. I'm going to give you a seat somewhere inside Nationwide Arena. You give me the ticket price. If you are within $25 of the actual retail price, you win tickets for Ghost, okay?
Okay.
All right, Bridget, here we go. You are sitting in section 110, row N, seat 11. Section 110, row N, seat 11. Ghost, this Monday night, how much are you paying for a ticket?
Let's go $85.
$85. All right. Up the mountain he goes. You are at 4. That's $6 over. That's $8 over. That's $10 over. That's $11 over. He stopped!
You are the winner of today's showcase.
Congratulations.
Oh my God!
You said $85. The actual retail price, $96.80. Congratulations.
Well done.
Wow.
Bridget, you have got yourself a pair of tickets for Ghost this Monday at Nationwide Arena, okay?
The price is right.
Congratulations,
oh my
Bridget.
God. Thank you.
You're very welcome. You hang on 1 second. We'll get you those tickets.
And now, all right, I'm listening. 3 things you need to know before you go.
Another cold weather advisory is in effect. Kids are home from school again today as the frigid weather continues. Columbus schools closed for the 3rd day in a row. Level 1 snow emergencies remain in place for Franklin, Licking, Madison, and Union counties. Level 2 in place for Fairfield and Pickaway counties. Crews around Columbus have made significant progress in clearing main roads. I need to know how they do it because that is really a job well done. Those roads are clear.
They are, yeah.
And outside of maybe some like ice you can't really see, I mean, I don't understand. I'm assuming I have traction, and for the most part, I have had traction.
And, it's a combination between them doing an amazing job, and then once it gets driven on, over and over, kind of beats it down and melts it. But yeah, it's
pretty clear. It's a nice job. Today is the 40th anniversary of the Space Shuttle Challenger disaster. It exploded 73 seconds into its flight off the coast of Cape Canaveral, killing all 7 crew members aboard. After a 3-month search, the crew compartment containing human remains and many other fragments from the shuttle were recovered from the ocean floor. Now, the exact timing of the deaths of the crew is unknown, but they do know that several crew members survived the initial breakup of the spacecraft. The orbiter, though, had no escape system, and the impact with the ocean surface at terminal velocity was way too violent to be survivable. Commander Dick Scobie, pilot Michael J. Smith, and mission specialists Ronald McNair, Ellison Onizuka, Judith Resnick, Gregory Jarvis, and teacher Krista McAuliffe were all killed. 4 astronauts who are aiming for the moon are now in a roughly 2-week quarantine. It's a health stabilization effort designed to keep them from catching anything that could derail the first human trip around the moon in more than 50 years. They can still see friends and family, but they have to sort of act like it's COVID. They have to have masks, social distancing. They cannot go into any public spaces. The mission will be sending the crew 4,700 miles past the moon's far side. That is farther from Earth than any humans have ever traveled.
That's crazy.
Is that wild? NASA's aiming for an early February launch. The first window opens February 6th. Now, these astronauts will not land on the moon, but as part of the Artemis program, they're doing Artemis 1 through 5. This is Artemis 2. Artemis 1 happened 3 years ago, where they sent an unmanned spacecraft around the moon. They orbited it. This is Artemis 2, where they are sending 4 humans past the moon, all in an effort to eventually land on the moon by Artemis 5, I think.
Okay.
So it's all information gathering, but 4,700 miles past the moon's far side.
I mean, obviously, people much smarter than me work on this, but I have this fear, like 4,700 miles past the moon. What if there's some other gravitational force and you're just pulled out into deep space?
I guess.
Bye-bye.
That's part of the research.
This is
Right.
this is all fake, right?
Well, there's that,
Yeah,
too.
they're not really going.
They're not
Because we can't even get into outer space,
Right, no,
physically,
can't do that.
according to the,
I saw
people
the
on the
Coke
internet.
can on the set.
Right.
I can't wait to watch the movie.
Yeah.
All right, those are your 3 things.
All right. If you're looking to kill time at work today, head over to cracked.com. It's one of those websites. It's got a whole bunch of funny stuff on there, funny videos and articles and all that kind of stuff. And someone asked the question, what's a comedy movie that if you actually look at the plot, it's more like a horror movie? And I was talking about this trailer you can see on YouTube. Somebody took the trailer for Mrs. Doubtfire and slowed it down and added some like flashing special effects. And like when Robin Williams comes around the refrigerator, it's like in slow motion,
Like crazy, scary music.
Yeah, it makes it scary. And if you look at the plot of Mrs. Doubtfire, it says this is a psychological thriller about obsession, identity erosion, and boundary violations. The prosthetics alone are already bordering on body horror. I mean, it's like the Ed Gein story. Like he's wearing women's body parts.
Yeah.
But if you really break it down, it actually could be considered a horror movie. Someone said Bruce Almighty, the Jim Carrey movie.
Yeah.
Love that movie.
He meets God.
Yeah.
He gets God's powers. He can do anything he wants.
Do caca poo poo.
The description: dating a wacky man-child with godlike powers who alters your body without asking, because he made Jennifer Aniston's boobs bigger, and causes natural disasters trying to impress you. Yeah. Which is exactly what he did.
Yeah.
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
That is a horror movie on its face.
Yeah.
The psychopath who hires mutants and lures children to his factory where they disappear in horrifying accidents until only one remains.
Gene Wilder is so mean in that movie to the kids.
Oh, yeah.
So mean.
You've Got Mail. That was the Tom Hanks, Meg Ryan movie from 1998. Basically romanticizes catfishing at its best and straight-up manipulation at its worst. Because that's exactly, they're sending each other emails and not saying who they are and lying to each other. Could be straight up a horror movie. Let's see. Oh, I never saw this movie, but I know of it. Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Oh, I haven't seen that. I've heard of it too.
All I know is Scott Pilgrim wants to impress a girl, but he ends up literally fighting all of her exes. And that's it. Imagine having to fight someone's exes one by one until only one of them is left alive. It's like the Mortal Kombat of rom-coms. You're just killing all of your crush's exes. The Hangover. Straight up horror movie plot.
Yes, I can see that.
A group of men wake up with no memory of the previous night, discover that one of them is missing, and slowly piece together a trail of violence, crime, and bodily harm.
Yes.
Straight up horror movie.
Knocked out by Mike Tyson. That's a horror movie.
That is a horror movie. Airplane.
Yes.
One of my favorite movies of all time. Straight up horror movie.
Do you speak jive?
Jump don't want no help. Jump don't get no help.
Yeah. A scenario where almost everyone on an airplane, including the pilots, gets violently sick from food poisoning. You don't know how you're going to land. Straight up horror movie.
Don't call him Shirley, okay?
Shirley, you can't be serious. I am serious. Don't call me Shirley. What's the Victor? Roger. You got clearance, Clarence?
How many times have you seen it?
Oh, too many.
So
we were
many.
watching it over the weekend.
So, were you really? I think I'm going to have to go back and watch it now. I think this weekend is going to be most certainly an airplane.
Leslie
watch.
Nielsen has to be one of the funniest men ever created.
I'm pretty sure he was just voted by some group or some article the funniest man ever.
Yeah, I'll go for that.
It was on right before The Jerk.
Yeah.
Because Kelly and I Kelly said The Jerk was on too. We saw that.
The Jerk is one that could be a horror movie.
Oh, yeah, that could be too. That's another
poor
one.
Guy of subpar intelligence getting fired at by an unhinged man, inventing something, and everybody ends up filing lawsuits against you, and you lose all your money, and you just have a dog named Ishhead who ends up abandoned.
Never trust Whitey and see a doctor to get rid of it.
That's right. Find your special purpose.
Find your special purpose.
So, yeah, if you want to go back, watch some of these movies from a different lens.
How about Vacation? The story of a family man who becomes more and more unhinged until the end. He takes an amusement park employee hostage.
Hostage? That absolutely could be.
On the way, killed a dog and an old lady.
Yes!
Exactly. How about Raising Arizona? Stealing an infant.
Kidnapping a baby? Yeah.
There's all kinds of prison inmates involved. Oh.
Boy, now that you look back, there's a lot of movies that are pretty disturbing, without a doubt. Hey, it's a Wednesday, which means we got to visit one of our favorite websites. That would be Fesshole, where people jump online and admit things that they've done anonymously. And if you want to do so, please, 800-821-9970. We'd love to hear your confession. Like this person who says, my girlfriend doesn't know that I know, but she put an AirTag in my work bag to see when I'm on my way home from work so she can tell her ex-boyfriend to leave our house.
Bitch!
Waiting for the right time to tell her that the Ring doorbell isn't broken like I said it was.
Ooh.
Huh?
Sounds like neither of them trust each other. What are you two doing?
Yeah, what are you in that relationship for? My son's school sports day has a parent race every year. Last year, I came second to a twat who gave me a smug look after the race.
I haven't heard that word in forever.
I haven't either. What a great word. Being a twat. Since then, I've been training twice a week to get faster, and this year I absolutely thrashed him. It was totally worth it.
The whole year spent on revenge working out.
You know, if it didn't come to running, because I'm not a runner, if it was something else, like I would totally practice like my dart game if another parent like killed me in darts.
Yeah.
I won't stand for that. Now running, you can have that. I'm not training at running, but I'll practice some darts. I'll go to the driving range and beat you at golf next year, but running? Nah, you can have that.
You can have it.
This person admits, in my late 20s, I was seeing 7 different guys. Each of them had their own night. It all ended. It all ended when I had to see Iron Man 3 5 times in a week.
Oh,
wow!
Yeah, and that 4th or 5th time, you're like, all right,
that's tough to juggle.
Yeah, at that point, you're like, is it worth it? Iron Man 3? No. This person admits, while fighting, one of my children broke a window, and 20 years later, they still haven't confessed to who did it. What they don't know is I have video from a security camera, and I'm planning to reveal it at the perpetrator's wedding.
I
love that
that's
so much.
Too funny.
Great.
Love that so much. My boyfriend's been cheating, so I joined a dating site. I found it on there. I found him on there and have been catfishing him. He's due to meet the other me in a bar in 10 minutes. Blissfully unaware, I'm there with a suitcase of his clothes while my dad changes our locks.
Oh,
That's
now
a way
she
to
is
do it.
playing chess while that guy plays checkers.
Yes. This person admits my husband went on a boys' weekend to Prague. He had a big box of condoms in his luggage, so I broke the seal and replaced them with a note explaining the locks would be changed when he got home and I'm keeping the dog. Man, first day of vacation, you open up your suitcase and you find that.
I'm taking the dog.
Now, does that mean you set yourself free for your vacation, or are you sad your entire vacation? I mean, if you're taking a box of condoms with you, I guess you already had something in your mind. Yeah. And then these last 2, I figured with everything going on in the world, why not put some good out there? So these next 2 confessions are actually really cool, and I decided to include these. This person says, my neighbors are too low income to afford a Wi-Fi connection and too proud to use mine. So I renamed mine Free Council Wi-Fi and told them I read about it and what the password was. My neighbor's now halfway through an online college qualification, and I'm so proud of her.
Oh my gosh, that gives me chills.
How cool is that?
So cool.
Good for you.
Wow.
And then this person, this one touches me down in the cockles. An old guy at my golf club had cancer and used to joke that he just wants to hit a hole-in-one before he dies. Our par 3 course, the par 3 on our course is a blind shot. So I waited and I ran out onto the green and put his ball in the hole and then ran off. He's passed away now, but that night was the happiest night of his life.
Oh my gosh.
Knowing that
things
he
you can do for people that'll change everything.
I love that.
Aww.
There you go, Fesshole.com. If you're looking to kill some time at work today, go check it out.
Oh, Mr. Plow, that's my name. That name again is Mr. Plow.
Once again, a huge shout out to all the plow truck drivers out there clearing the paths and doing what they do.
What a job. I'm confused about how you get a street clear after what we got. And all the freeways have open lanes.
That's always amazing. I forgot where I was, but I was driving over an overpass, which gave you a view of the highway and the long straightaway that it was. And just looking down that way and seeing the entire highway plowed, just knowing what do they do, 10 miles and come back the other way.
Yeah,
just the coordination of clearing all the roads. Thank you so much. But something fun that's happened over the past many years is now cities are putting it out there and being like, hey, what should we call our snowplow truck? And people are naming the snowplow trucks. And I absolutely love it. So I want to know, 800-821-9970. What would you name your snowplow truck? No one responded to my post. I put this on Facebook yesterday.
Yeah.
And I said what I would name my snowplow truck. And no one replied. And
What did you? I didn't see it. What'd you say?
I named my plow truck Metal Straw.
I don't get it.
I didn't think you would.
Darn it.
Vic, do you know why I would name my plow truck Metal Straw?
I don't.
Oh.
Metal straw.
Metal straw. I'm trying.
because it gets the snow from one place to another very quickly.
Yeah. I'm seeing really why nobody commented on it. Because none of us get it.
Okay.
Well, explain a little further.
You don't have the past that I do, Kelly.
No, I get it now.
I don't.
What else is called?
Snow is a nickname.
Okay.
For something that you would use a straw with.
Okay. So you're just making a Coke reference?
There you go.
Yeah, I'm with you, Kelly. I understand.
Is this a preview of your 15 minutes on stage? No, I'm kidding.
Oh, my God.
Are we going to get some more just killer Coke jokes?
We just got a preview of Kelly's couple minutes on stage.
Wow. 800-821-9970. What would be yours? Apparently, Dublin does have one named Cleopatra.
Oh, I love it.
That's a great name.
That's very cute.
I've always loved Control, Salt, Delete.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, that is a good one.
Yeah.
Let's see. Salty McPlowface is also.
Plowy McPlowface.
Plowy McPlowface. Kara says, your mom. Okay.
Your mom. I saw one that said, say, you're welcome. I like that.
Donnie says the Undertaker because it buries my truck in.
Oh, okay.
Okay, get that. Let's see.
I saw a
here.
funny one, the Big Leplowski.
Yeah.
That was cute.
That's a good one. Blitz, hi, who's this?
So I don't work for Snowplow. I work for an ISP provider.
Okay.
And we have to run 7 days a week, no matter what it is. And every van I own is called Trigger, like Willie Nelson guitar.
Trigger,
okay.
It's always on the road.
I
didn't know. I didn't know that Willie Nelson named his guitar Trigger.
Yes, it was named Trigger.
Okay, little music fun fact for me. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the call.
No worries.
Let's see.
I saw an Edward Blizzard Hands. That was cute.
Darth Blader.
Darth Blader would be another good one.
One I loved that I saw is Aaron Burr, sir.
Couple extra R's in there. Yeah.
Snowy One Kenobi.
Oh, I like that one. Snowy One
good.
Kenobi.
I like John Snowplow.
Yeah, that one worked.
That's a good one.
Being the nerd that I am.
London said, I think I'd name mine Plow Me, Daddy.
Whoa, okay.
Okay. All right, London, thank you very much for that.
Are you doing the OnlyFans parking lot?
Right. He said he's over at Private Dancer.
Yeah.
He only does strip club parking lots. Let's see.
Taylor
here.
Drift.
Oh, Taylor Drift is a good one.
Scoop Dog.
Eric Young says the Pork Chop Express.
Okay.
Not exactly sure why the Pork Chop Express, but
Does that have to do with cocaine?
No, that's the movie.
That's something
not
I don't
everything
get.
has to do with cocaine, Kelly. Calm down. Let's see here. Jason Bodock says Rodney Pudpucker.
What?
I'm not sure why, but
Ooh, Optimus Plow.
Ooh, that's a good one.
And Saltimus Prime.
And Saltimus Prime. Yeah, if you had two snowplows, that would work perfectly. Kevin Young said, Plowabunga, dude. Nice TMNT reference there. Yep.
I liked when you said off there, Sled Zeppelin.
Oh, we got that. A couple people said that. Sled Zeppelin is a good one. 800-821-9970. Dolly Plowton.
You're killing me, Squalls.
That's a good one, too. Hey, speaking of naming things, as we were just talking about naming snowplows, I want to let you know, if you're going to head out to the store and pick up a little something for Valentine's Day, you might want to get the old Sweethearts candy. Remember the Sweethearts candy? The chalky,
Your Mine.
awful,
disgusting
little heart candies.
Something written on it.
Yeah, You're Mine.
Love.
LUV or Be Mine.
Be Mine.
Yep, was another one.
Oh, yeah, probably isn't Your Mine. That's aggressive. Or mine.
Just give it to someone. Give it to someone and snatch them by the hair. Let's go. Well, apparently they have updated their hearts for 2026 because of everything going on.
Skibbity.
The Marry Me and the Cutie Pie are still going to be there.
Okay.
But they're adding new things. And yes, it could be things like Skibbity or
6'7".
no cap. Yeah, 6'7". But no, it's not about like the hot trendy words. These are actual like things that we could use as a partnership. Like if you were going to enter a relationship together. So the new messages are split rent, carpool, buy in bulk, cook for two, and share login. Basically all revolving around let's save some money
I kind of like
together because things are so expensive.
Yeah.
It's basically impossible to do things on your own now.
Can you imagine in second grade if you came home with a card that said share rent?
Mom, look.
Mom.
Someone wants me to move in with them. We should probably buy in bulk. They say that, they're just tapping into what is going on, which I totally get. I mean, I think these are things that I would give to Nora for sure. These are 5 hearts that I would give to Nora. Be like, hey, you want to buy in bulk a little bit more? You want to carpool a little bit? Save on the gas money? Hey, we should probably split rent. That'd be pretty nice.
One of them say joint checking account.
Oh, that'd be a good one too. Absolutely. So you can head on out, and the Valentine's decorations have already taken over pretty much every store.
One say prenup.
Oh, that's a good one too. That's what we need, without a doubt.
And now, all right, I'm listening. 3 things you need to know before you go.
Some new information on the December 30th murders of Spencer and Monique Tepe in their Wineland Park home. According to court records, back on December 6th, they were murdered on the 30th. Back on December 6th, Spencer and Monique went to the Big Ten championship game in Indiana. That same day, while they were away, Monique's ex-husband and murder suspect, Michael McKee, who lives in the Chicago area, was seen on video entering the Tepe's property on North 4th Street and then leaving a few hours later. So there's one thing. Obviously, well, I don't want to say obviously, he's accused of the murders, and I don't know what you're doing there 3 weeks before, but anyway, witness statements say that McKee was physically abusive and threatened Monique's life, telling her that he could, quote, kill her at any time and would find her and buy the house right next to her, and that she would always be his wife. McKee's charged with 4 counts of murder. He's in the Franklin County Jail without bond. As jury selection continues in the landmark lawsuit on social media addiction, TikTok, they settled yesterday. They followed Snapchat's lead. They're like, we're out. We'll settle. Terms of the settlement were not disclosed, but the trial against Meta and YouTube continues. The case involves a 19-year-old woman from California who said she became addicted to the company's platforms at a young age because of a purposeful design meant to get people addicted. Her case is one of 3 scheduled test cases chosen from hundreds of related lawsuits accusing the platforms of harming youth. The outcome of her lawsuit will help determine how the other cases are handled. But we do know that Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg is expected to testify as part of the trial. We are getting word of an incident earlier this month where 2 intoxicated OnlyFans models were arrested at the Miami International Airport. They allegedly sat in the wrong seats on an American Airlines flight, refused the crew's demands to get off the plane because they were being belligerent. And then in a bunch of videos on social media of their arrests, these 2 were seen being walked through the airport by law enforcement. It was 1-to-1, an officer and one of the OnlyFans gals. So there were 2 of them. Every few feet, they both kept popping down into the splits.
I remember this video and them being taken off the plane, holding their phones, and all they kept saying was, "All we did, we just sit in the wrong seats. You're dragging us off because we were sitting in the wrong seats." Yeah.
Well, 34-year-old Sonia Blanchard of Vegas, 31-year-old Jordan Lantry of Phoenix posted bond, and they are now selling merch with their mugshots on them.
Oh, God.
And they'll both be in court this week, and those are your 3 things.
Selling merch.
Hopping down in the splits is a move, and they were very flexible.
Well, good for them. That's why they're making so much on OnlyFans.
Right.
Friction maxing. It sounds like Chapter 7 of the Kama Sutra, but it is not. Friction maxing has to do with technology, and it's this idea that has been trending over the past few weeks after a woman jumped online talking about the fact that her and some friends have decided to participate in friction maxing. Basically, the concept is technology has made things so easy that a lot of some normal, mundane, everyday stuff we don't have to worry about anymore because we've got it all at the touch of our fingertips if you just pick up your phone.
Auto pay.
Well, even more than that, it's about kind of getting out and about instead of doing everything from your couch. So they're saying things like Uber Eats and getting food without even leaving your couch. No, get up and actually go to the grocery store. They're saying that, text messaging is so much easier. How many times do you ignore phone calls because you don't want to talk on the phone? And it's like, no, pick up the phone and have a conversation with someone. So basically the focus is on less technology and doing some things more analog instead of digitally.
If I'm talking to another adult and there's something we can't remember, like who was the guy in that movie, and we're like, don't look it up. We need to sit with this for a second. Like, let's let our brains work for 2 seconds before we look it up.
Love it.
Yeah. And then,
because I have been known in my friends group to kind of be King Google because I hate wrong information. So if there's a debate going on, it used to be if there was a debate, you could, get into the conversation with your friend or the guy at the bar, and you're both just like button heads on what you think the answer is. And sometimes you just had to leave it be.
Yeah.
But then it was really frustrating, like 2 days later when you found out you were right.
Yeah.
And you want to go hunt down this stranger and be like, I told you. See, but now if you're sitting there, just pull out your phone and find out who's right.
Yeah.
Right there. So, doing things more analog, like stop sharing your location with your family. Now, that seems more like a safety issue. I wouldn't want Nora to stop sharing her location with me.
Yeah,
I like that feature, especially with so much traveling back and forth to Detroit and on the roads all the time. Like, I like that feature. Stop using ChatGPT completely. Stop using AI. Do a little research on your own. Don't just ask ChatGPT. It says, send your kids out to run a small errand for you. Oh, how many times did I have to go to the gas station to pick up my mom's cigarettes?
Dude, my mom sent me with a note and $1 to the drugstore for a pack of cigarettes when I was like 10.
All the time.
Yep.
A note. That's hilarious.
Oh,
note.
yeah, handwritten note.
One Marlboro Light, please.
Yeah.
One Misty Menthol 120, please.
So if you want to, you can friction max, which is basically just adding a little friction to your life. Stop making things so effortless with just the touch of a button right there in your pocket.
That's why I mentioned auto pay. Remember, you actually had to physically write a check, put it in an envelope, put a stamp on it, and take it to a mailbox.
Take it to a mailbox, yeah, absolutely. Dropping off the old bills for sure. Although I don't want to have to order checks.
No?
I feel like there's certain things we can keep because they do make our lives better, and other things that it would be good to make our brains work a little bit instead of turning to mush. And we are definitely getting mushier in the brain cavity, without a doubt. So, friction maxing is the trend. You want to check it out. This is one of those things where you could overcorrect a little too much.
Yeah.
So don't drop it all.
Right.
But maybe just maybe a little bit. Just do things a little bit more inconvenient.
It goes back to the child feral summer. Go out, just go outside and play once in a while.
Right? Yeah. It's just you can
with friends,
with
friends,
people, or just make something up. It doesn't have to be. You don't have to physically have something, there to entertain you. Use some creativity. Not that difficult. Friction maxing. Check it out. 997 The Blitz.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
All right, real quick, I gotta do a quick Google map search here to find out where we're talking about, because this first story isn't like that crazy. There's just one part. The story comes from Duryea, Pennsylvania, which is just outside of Scranton. So we're talking the northeast part of Pennsylvania there. But if you're traveling up that way for whatever reason, just know that the roads are not great. as it is over most of the country right now because of what happened. However, Luzerne County there in Duryea had to put out a warning about some of the road conditions, specifically about an area that has become impassable. They had some major significant snow slides that were blocking the road. Thankfully, no one was in the area when the snow slides took place, so they didn't have cars being pushed off the road or anything like that, because this is up in some of the hilly part of Pennsylvania. However, they did have part of the road that became impassable. The snow blocked the road, and there really wasn't a way to get through until workers could get up there and clear the pathway. So they put out a warning. And this is what is mind-blowing to me and why it's in the not-so-breaking news. Because the actual city put out a warning saying this road is impassable. And it urged drivers to avoid the area unless absolutely necessary. What could be absolutely necessary to make you try and drive through an impassable area? I don't understand. And you know, they probably put the warning out there because there are people who attempted it. Because there's always going to be someone who attempted it.
Yeah, like the Ford F-450 Super Duty behind you going, move out of the way!
I can make it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't, if the city puts out a warning and tells you it's impassable, don't attempt. Like, I'm sorry, if you're in the back of an ambulance, sorry. Hang on, buddy.
Spring's right around the corner.
It's going to be a minute. We'll do what we can for you, but you can't make it through. It's completely impassable. So don't make it worse. If they're already trying to clear the roads, you've already got emergency workers trying to take care of things. Don't make it worse by trying to pass an impassable area. Listen to them. They kind of have an idea what they're talking about. Story number 2 takes us over to North Bay, Ontario. And I don't know if I just found my looper, like my future self, or if time travel is possible, or if I'm literally just going to aspire to be this man. Because a 70-year-old was just arrested after going 150 miles an hour in a 75-mile-an-hour zone, blowing through traffic lights. And once pulled over, found out he had a whole bunch of unsealed THC in his car. He was smoking the marijuana. This guy was 71 years old and said, you know, I just felt like it. Now, granted, if there are other people around and you're endangering other people, you shouldn't be doing that. But at the same time, if you're 71 and you want to go 150 miles an hour while smoking your marijuana.
It's like a bucket list thing, maybe.
Kind of, yeah, exactly. That's exactly it.
Smoke weed every day.
71 years old, and he's like, I'm just going to go for it.
What are they going to do to me? I'm 71.
Let's just see what happens. Now, again, don't endanger other people. But if it's an empty roadway and you want to give it the old college try, I say knock yourself out. You're 71, man. You did your thing. You lived your life. And if this is one of those last things you could check off the list before you're headed up or down, I don't know how you lived your life, whatever, but I say go for it. I'm on board for this one. What's the fastest you've ever gone, Kelly?
Well, probably the other day when I had to gun it through that massive snowdrift to get into the work parking lot. I did a U-ey on an empty Route 33 here, right in front of the radio station. I did a U-ey and just completely stepped on it. So I don't know.
You did a U-ey, so you were kind of facing straight?
Yeah, because I needed some space to get up to a proper speed to be able to get through that snowdrift.
So did you kind of donut to make that U-ey?
I wish. I wish I would.
A little
no,
bit? No,
not at all. No, I took it real easy because I knew things were going to get crazy real fast.
My car is finally in the final stages after insurance and everything. So I'm picking it up this weekend from Fine Line, which I'm very excited about. But I also hope to. I will park it after I find an empty parking lot.
Okay, you're because
the
Charger needs to stretch its legs.
A rear wheel drive 5.8 Hemi. That thing's going Dunkin', if you know what I mean. We're doing donuts for sure. That's your not so breaking news. right, time for Blitz Therapy on a Wednesday morning, brought to you by Tri-State Men's Health. And, we've talked about all kinds of different things. But this one probably put my stomach in knots more than anything else. Because I don't know how I would react to this. But, this guy, oh, man. We got an email from Paul. And he said, my doctor wanted me to get an ultrasound. Apparently due to what they thought was a hernia. No big deal. So the lab tech does the whole thing, does the ultrasound, checks out all the organs, does the scan, and we get done, and the tech is walking me back down the hallway towards the room that I was in. And the tech said, do you have a follow-up appointment with your doctor? And I said, yeah, 2 weeks. Said do a follow-up. And the tech paused. The voice got a little bit lower. And the tech said, yeah, they may be calling you in the next couple of days.
Oh, damn.
Dang.
And then put him in the room and left. Now, Paul says, wait a minute.
Yeah.
You're a tech.
Yeah. Not a doctor.
I don't think you're supposed to be saying things like that. Now, granted, this is a tech's job. They see however many of these a day. What, 10, 20, 50 a day? How many scans are they doing a day? So I think, after a certain amount of experience, you kind of get an idea what certain things look like. But you're still not a doctor. Now, the big question is, Paul said, I don't want someone to lose their job. I'm not trying to put someone out of work. But at the same time, you can't do this. I now have to sit and wait, whether it's the full 2 weeks before my next appointment or second by second waiting for the phone to ring to see if I actually going to get called in early. And then if they do call and say, hey, we were wondering if you could come in like next Wednesday, then you've got to sit on that knowing what the tech told you. Like a fireable offense? I don't know. But
Well, retraining, I think.
Retraining. That's a good way
I
of
would
putting
mention it.
Yeah.
Because it just sounds like the person who just can't wait to deliver bad news. It's like the person who calls you 2 seconds after someone dies. Guess who died? It's like there's somebody who's got too much juice. They have to share it.
You have to get it out. Dick, are you getting someone fired over this?
No, I don't want him fired. He's human. People make mistakes. If he's done this repeatedly, if he's a repeat offender, then maybe if he's been warned.
Okay,
but
right.
if it's never happened before, yeah, you say, hey man, like you said, you can't do that. You give him a warning. If I'm Paul was it?
Paul. Yeah.
If I'm Paul, I immediately call my doctor and say, I'm not supposed to see you for 2 weeks, but the tech said I'd probably be hearing from you in 2 days. What's going on? That's what I would do.
Okay.
I just would. Not to get him in trouble, because I want to know. I want to know, am I supposed to wait? That's a weird situation.
But here's the other thing, too. Knowing doctors and knowing the medical system, the doctors say, oh, okay, that's crazy. Let me look into it.
Yeah, because it just got done. He doesn't
it's
even
not
know.
like he's going to have it for the next couple days.
But,
Go ahead and call the tech. Sounds like she knows exactly what's going on.
The techs... You told the tech you're not going to see your doctor for 2 weeks, and obviously the alarm went off the tech. You should not be waiting that long. So what do you do? Should the tech instead call the doctor and say, hey, you need to see this person right away?
Right.
Is that probably what should have happened?
I could see that. But also, it's also, what if the tech is what if the tech is currently in school and working towards their nursing degree or their medical degree, and they're just... I don't know, taking proactive steps, like you said.
Right.
Don't wait 2 weeks. You should probably call your doctor now. There's got to be a better way to do that.
Right. But at the same time, might have saved the guy's life.
The better way to do it is to keep your mouth shut and do your job. You're not authorized to give bad information.
800-821-9970. I would love to know if this happened to anyone else, or if you work in the medical field, maybe, and you've been through something like this. Is this a serious offense? Is this a fireable offense if you're a tech saying things like that?
The thing that I would imagine, if you're like an ultrasound tech or something, you probably do know, but you have enough sense not to say anything because you're not the person who's supposed to read the scans. But you probably know. You've probably been asked every single time that you're doing an ultrasound on somebody, what do you see?
Right.
And you're probably not allowed to say anything.
Terry texted in and had a valid point, saying, usually my chart will give you the results before you even hear from your doctor.
Definitely. That happens every time.
Because everyone now has that login where they can see their test results.
And then you can throw it into ChatGPT, and then ChatGPT can deliver the bad news.
Right, exactly. 800-821-9970. Have you been through this before? Or if you work in the medical field, is this a big no-no? Is this something that usually happens where a tech might speak up?
It's just, if you've already got the appointment set, like doctor's like, you need to get this ultrasound. Here, we're going to see you in 2 weeks. And this tech knows, he might have saved the guy's life.
He might know something.
But again, he should probably call the doctor instead.
Let the doctor do it, yeah. Blitz, hi, who's this?
This is Quentin.
Quentin, all right, Quentin. Have you been through this before, or do you work in the medical field and you've seen this?
I don't work in the medical field. I'm not going to say which hospital.
Okay.
But I have a chart that they send you when you have tests done. Okay, my tests come through at 11 o'clock p.m. I go to work from 10 to 7. Well, at 11 o'clock, I'm a supervisor, so I have to go in a meeting and talk with my people. And all I had was an x-ray on my chest, supposedly had some polyps or something on my lungs. And in reading the test results, they say, here, it's just reading, okay, this is this, and then right at the bottom it says, possible cancerous will be followed up with your doctor.
Oh,
are you
man.
kidding
Dang.
me? Okay, I was supposed to go in the meeting and set up my guys, and the other supervisor looked at me and he said, dude, you all right? I'm like, yeah. He goes, no, I've known you 5 years. He said, I'd never seen that look on your face.
You look a little pale. What's going on?
Dude, I was tripping, and this was Friday night at 11 o'clock, so I contacted my doctor, but nobody called me back. I had an appointment Tuesday morning, and they moved it up to Monday when they called me and said, can you get here as soon as possible? It was not cancerous. It was just some polyps that was nothing.
Well, that's really good news.
Oh, yeah.
But that's a long weekend
That's a rough
to sit
72
through.
hours.
Oh, man.
I had to go all weekend, and I was just tripping. I didn't know what to say. What do you say to that?
Of course. Well, I'm so glad it all worked out, man. Thank you so much for the call and all the info. Really appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Yep. For sure.
Have a great one. Blitz, hi, who's this?
This is Bailey. Got a crazy medical story.
Yeah, Bailey. Have you been through this where the tech fills you in on some results?
Even crazier.
Okay. Was it the...
So, me and a buddy went to Georgia on a motorcycle trip. We just graduated high school, and we drove to Georgia and then went to a Cars and Coffee in Florida. We went to Hooters afterwards, and then to the beach, and then I don't remember the ride back to Georgia. So I got extremely sick, extremely high fevers, went to the ER and stuff out of state, all the great stuff. We drove a box truck home to bring the bikes back. I was sick for a whole nother week, and then there was something going on with my throat, and I couldn't eat. So I lost like 25 pounds. So when I get back up here, I go to OSU for a biopsy of my throat. And so I go under, they take a sample of my throat. No, haven't sent it off to a lab or nothing yet. And I'm up at OSU, waking up from surgery, and I don't know if it was a tech or a doctor comes in to talk to me. And I'm, 16, 17 years old, and he comes in and he goes, we haven't gotten the test results back yet, but do you have AIDS?
Okay,
What?
That's an interesting question to just pop out there.
And I'm like, absolutely not. Like, I'm not even not even sexually active. Like, what are you talking about? He goes, oh, it could be this crazy virus that we never see very often, or it's AIDS.
Whoa. They didn't even send it out for a test yet, and he's already telling you might have AIDS?
Yes. So he leaves, and I'm still loopy waking up from my, procedure, and the nurse comes in, and she goes, "You can get dressed and leave." And I said, "Absolutely not."
Wait a minute. I was just told I might have AIDS.
Yeah, and she's like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "He just told me I had AIDS. I'm going to die." And she goes, I was like, "I need to talk to him." She goes, "He's in another surgery." I said, "I'll wait here." So I waited another hour and a half for him to get out of another procedure so he could come in and tell me that you probably don't have AIDS. I just got to say that to everybody.
Yeah, I understand like the rule. It's like Google. It's like when we had WebMD and everything ended up being cancer. Sure, you could say it could be cancer, but
that in the 80s.
You got to put AIDS. You got to put that out in the ethos. Yeah. I really appreciate the call, man. Thank you so much. I'm very glad.
Woo.
That you don't have AIDS.
I don't need you to speculate about all the conditions I might have.
Right.
Just let the test results speak for themselves.
We got a text here. Doctor here. No, texts are not supposed to give details. Not a fireable offense at my office if I haven't already had a discussion on it before. Yes, my techs are typically very knowledgeable since they've done it a long time. However, I've also had them come to me worried because they saw something that turned out to be nothing.
Okay.
So
not fireable, but don't say it.
Right. So I guess that at the end, the tech should just tell the doctor immediately if he thinks he sees something that could be a serious problem.
Oh, Dan texted in along the lines of finding out you might have AIDS. Said had the same thing happen with one of my kids. She was young, like 8. The office person called, said we've seen some anomalies on the blood work. Could be something like mono, or could be childhood leukemia. And said we'll set up a follow-up appointment. You just don't throw out childhood leukemia and be like, we'll set up a follow-up appointment. Yeah, no, that's not how that works.
Dang.
Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hi, Yelena. How are you guys?
Good, Yelena. Did you have something like this where a tech, you found out some information and had to sit on it waiting for results?
Well, it didn't happen to me, but I used to work in a cancer hospital for years, and usually the way it works, the doctor will do they will go through the imaging and stuff, and if they see that the patient has cancer, they will have me call them to get the schedule the radiation treatment and stuff. So the doctor forgot to call the patient, and I'm calling him to schedule his radiation treatment, and he freaked out. He was like, "Do you want to tell me I have cancer?" And I didn't I didn't know what to do, so I froze, and I just said, "No, I think he wants to talk to you regarding something else, but I will have him call you."
Oh, you're the one. You're the one who broke the news about the cancer. The doctor hadn't called yet.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. That's awful.
That's heartbreaking. Oh, that sucks you had to go through that. Hey, I appreciate the call. I hope stay warm and have a great Wednesday.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
Life Care Alliance is asking you to check on your elderly and disabled neighbors. Leaders say some Meals on Wheels clients have not yet been reached since the storm hit on Sunday. So they are asking you to please make sure your neighbors are okay and have heat and food. Life Care Alliance is also looking for extra volunteers. You can check out the volunteer opportunities at lifecarealliance.org. The United Center in Chicago will start serving THC beverages, making the arena the first major sports venue to offer such beverages. Guests ages 21 and over will be able to drink hemp-derived THC drinks at the majority of concerts, shows, and special events, but not at sporting or children-themed events. New drinks are part of a multi-year partnership with a Rolling Meadows, Illinois-based company called Rhythm that's set to begin next month.
I've never done a drink thick. Have you?
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
But why? I don't understand. Because can they still drink alcohol during a sporting event?
Yeah. They're just not adding in more substances, I guess, for a sports fan. I guess you guys can't handle yourselves.
I mean, you're not exactly wrong.
I think the fans would be less violent on the THC than than the
That's a
whiskey.
possibility, too. That's a total possibility.
Haley Bieber's older sister, Aliyah Baldwin Aronow, is facing up to 1 year in prison after being charged with battery. The 33-year-old Aliyah, who is the oldest daughter of actor Stephen Baldwin, was arrested 2 years ago after an incident at Club Elon in Georgia. Here's what happened. Apparently, she was, drinking, etc. And then she decided she was going to use the employees-only bathroom because she cannot go to the bathroom in the same place with the normals.
Of course not.
Well, the bartender said, you can't use that bathroom. You have to go to the regular one. And so she begged, and the bartender was like, okay, I guess, make it quick. Well, she was in there for a while, and the bartender's like, no, you got to get out. She opens the bathroom door, the employees-only bathroom door, walks in there and says, you've got to get out. Like, you need to go. And, Aliyah pulled out a used tampon and whipped it at her.
Like, pulled it out.
Pulled it out. Baby.
Wow.
Farm to table.
Farm to table.
Right there. Wow.
Yes.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
The table is the best.
So
wait, did she actually use the word the normals? Or was that
No,
you're paraphrasing? Okay, I just wondered if she actually said it. I was just curious.
Which I would not be surprised if she did.
I wouldn't either.
So anyway, the bartender goes and gets the bouncers. The bouncers come up and they're trying to take her out. First of all, she pulled a portion of hair out of one bouncer's head, and she hit another one in his genitals. They didn't specify anything other than that.
Nut shot.
Yes.
He's nuts.
So her arraignment isn't scheduled till April 23rd. Now, let me remind you, she committed this crime in February 2024. So I guess if you're a Baldwin, you can commit assault.
You can delay
and
a few
then,
things.
Yeah. A couple of years later,
Yeah.
maybe they'll bring you into court. I don't know.
Please tell me she went old school medieval, like remember the bolo was the rock on a string where you would you turn it like the bartender's trying to run away and she chucks it and it ties her legs up and she falls over. Yeah. Oh man.
I like where you're going with this.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would like to talk to that bartender, though. I bet she's got a big story that we don't know part of.
Oh, man. Did it hit like one of those creepy crawly octopi we used to have to throw against the wall? It was like,
oh, God.
It just runs down the face.
You have to call in a blood expert to check out the spatter.
Oh, yeah. Dexter's in there like, yep. It was a heavy flow day.
Oh, gosh. So gross.
Hey, just a quick heads up as you're heading out and about to work today. You know, dealing with the cold and the high of only 13. The bulletin of the atomic scientist have moved the Doomsday Clock closer to midnight, setting it at 85 seconds, which is quite close.
That's closest it's ever been, I believe.
The clock advanced from 89 seconds last year, as of course we're talking about the things going on between the world powers, Russia, China, United States, things like that. They pointed at the Russia-Ukraine conflict, India-Pakistan tensions, Iran's potential nuclear capabilities, climate disasters, droughts, the freezing we just had through most of the country. So, just put that in your back pocket. We're sitting at 85 seconds to midnight.
Or what about tech? There's also tech. You know,
tech?
what they can do, when they can shut stuff down. Hackers can get in and shut down electric grids and everything else, you know?
Yeah, that is true. I was going to talk about something that happened in our community kitchen, but I remembered a note that you sent me last night, Thick, so I figured we'd pivot real quick because you said you wanted to talk about a TV show that you just finished.
Oh, dude. I have said for a while that nobody knows how to make a good sitcom anymore. Like, I just see newer sitcoms over the past 5 years. Is there any that stuck for you that were like, you went, oh, this is fantastic?
No, not really.
I mean, the last great one I can remember is like Big Bang Theory. I mean, when you look back at like Friends, Big Bang Theory, Cheers, How I Met Your Mother. These are everybody loves Raymond. These legendary, 2.5 Men.
As someone who has I've done it for a while, but my background show, as I've mentioned, is Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah.
And now that I'm on like my fourth viewing, Brooklyn Nine-Nine to me is the best, one of the best
funnier,
sitcoms
right?
of all time. Yeah,
so many
without a doubt.
Well, if you're missing out on a sitcom, please let me introduce you to Bert Kreischer and his sitcom called Free Bert on Netflix. It's only 6 episodes. They're 25 minutes apiece. You can watch the whole season in 2.5 hours.
Yes.
And you'll want to.
It's the length of a movie, basically. Yeah.
And it can't air on network TV because it's Bert Kreischer. This is an R-rated sitcom.
Oh, yeah, it's an R-rated sitcom, for sure.
But, dude, I mean, I was in tears so many times laughing.
I will admit.
He is just, everything he touches now just turns to gold.
Well, I said it.
And I need a second season today.
I said it when I finished it. I told you. And I'm a fan of Bert. I like his stand-up.
Yeah.
But Free Bert is 10 times funnier than anything he's done on stage.
God, dude, it is hysterical.
It is very, very good.
And it's not enough. It was, and I know they say always leave them wanting more. Well, you have to give me more of this show. Let me tell you. And he's the only one who's the real character. He's himself.
Right.
Everybody, his wife and kids are actors. And the girl who plays his daughter, Isla, she is going to be a superstar. This kid is unreal.
Yeah, she's got a certain snark to her, a certain delivery that is really unbelievable.
She is so. It's fantastic.
If you're a fan of Bert or R-rated comedy in that way, you definitely got to watch Free Bert.
Highly recommend it. And like I said, you're going to knock it out in 2.5 hours.
Yep. Definitely. If you're looking for something to watch this weekend, if you're still in lockdown with the frigid temperatures, definitely check it out.
Now, let's see if we can learn you something. Sit up and pay attention.
Yeah, let's learn you some stuff on a Wednesday morning, make you a little bit smarter than you were when you woke up today. Probably one of the nerdiest things about me is I love magic. I wish I had the patience to learn magic. Magic has evolved so much. I am convinced that we have actual wizards living among us. Like the things that they do nowadays.
Some of those guys on America's Got Talent blow my mind.
Unbelievable. Well, magicians, for a little history lesson, have been sawing people in half for more than a century. The first time the trick was performed was in London in 1921. I mean, in 1921, you saw a woman in half. I'll bet people lost their minds.
Wow.
Did you know that Chinese lucky bamboo isn't Chinese? It's actually from Central Africa. And it isn't bamboo. It's actually related to asparagus.
What?
So they just...
I've never heard that term. Chinese lucky bamboo.
I'm assuming it's just what we think it is, right? What, the pansy? No, maybe not. Chinese lucky bamboo. Oh, yeah, it looks like asparagus. Yeah, I could see that, why it's related to asparagus.
Okay.
Yeah, it's literally called lucky bamboo, but it is not bamboo. It's actually more like asparagus. Did you know Florence Nightingale, the founder of modern nursing, basically, was born in Florence, Italy? Florence, her first name is not a nickname. Her parents named her after the city because she was born in Florence. So,
all right.
Did you know that Blink-182 removed the Red Cross from the nurse's hat on the cover of Enema of the State because the American Red Cross told them it was a violation of the Geneva Conventions? I don't know the rules of the Geneva Conventions, but you can't use the Red Cross on advertising or to promote anything, I guess.
I get it. It's like we're talking about Sydney Sweeney using the Hollywood sign.
Trademark, yeah. They want their cut. And finally, here's one for you, Thick, that you may or may not know. The singer... Well, let me ask you this. I'll rephrase this. How do the South Park theme song and Metallica have a connection?
That I don't know. I know that the South Park theme song was done by Primus.
Correct. And their singer, Les Claypool, was childhood friends with Kirk Hammett.
Oh, that's right.
And he actually auditioned to replace Cliff Burton as the new bassist, but didn't make it.
Really?
Yeah.
Did I know that?
It didn't work out.
Why would he have? He's an amazing bass player, but he's not really. It's probably more about the style.
Could be. Because
it definitely can't be his talent. He's an amazing bass player.
It says it didn't work out, so maybe it was just different styles.
I mean, because if he's writing stuff for them, they would have been a very different sounding band from that point forward.
Primus and Metallica don't really sound that much alike.
Very different.
Yeah, very different bands. There you go, learning you some stuff on a Wednesday morning, 99.7 The Blitz.